everyone. This is my New Vegas Let's Play. So let's start a new game here. We'll skip past the opening intro there. So this is going to be how to play or how to destroy New Vegas Let's Play. I'm going to show you how to make a really very powerful character. Not a perfect character, like I'm not really planning this out, but essentially how to play the game on very hard and do a good job doing it, but I'm not going to be too careful, like, you know, I'll risk a lot of deaths and stuff like that.
You've been out cold a couple of days
I don't really
now.
care too much.
Why don't you just relax a second? Get
If
your
you've played New Vegas
Let's
before,
see what the damage
you'll
is.
immediately realize that the game looks a
How about
little
your
bit
name?
different, and you probably even
tell me your
realize that
name?
I do have the NMC texture pack installed. So this is a modded playthrough, yeah, but
I can't
the
say
mods
that's what I'd have picked for
aren't really
you,
that
but
big
if
of a
that's your
deal.
name,
I
that's
just
your
have, I
name.
think,
I'm Doc Mitchell.
the NMC texture pack,
Welcome to Good Springs.
Darnified UI,
Now, I hope you
as long
don't
as
mind,
one
but
HUD,
I had to go rooting
and
around
then
here
I
in your
think
noggin to pull all
essential
the bits
visual
of lead out.
enhancements.
I take pride in my needlework.
I have
But you'd better
Mikito
tell me
Beauty
if I
and
left anything out of place.
like KZ something, I forget what it's called, but those are essentially just like
How'd I do?
mods for the race. So you'll see here, I like to play female, and then you'll see one of these here is DK Caucasian, so that's like the race I have installed. It just has better face textures. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible. Yeah, I don't know. I like to screw around with the way my character looks. I always just try to make them look a little bit different. Hopefully not be too long here. Eyes, big ol' eyes. Nose. I'm gonna make a pointed nose. Nostril tilt. Eye color's fine. I think I'll probably off camera or off recording, I'll adjust this a little bit more to the point where I like it. And yeah, here's some like hair mods installed. I'm not sure what they're installed from, but I know which one I like, and that's the slip tail. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Look at hair color, and I'm gonna make it just a little bit. Or no, wait, I'm not thinking. I want to make it lighter brown, so I have to go up this way. Yeah, there we go. Good enough.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuffs that matter.
Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Okay, so now we're going to be able to choose our special stats here. And this is another thing that I'm not going to be too particular about. In my opinion, luck's really good. Like, the special stats in this game are all very helpful. Strength and charisma, not so much, but they do have good uses. Even agility too, unless you're playing small guns, isn't that big of a deal, in my personal opinion. So strength, I'm actually going to deduct a point from. Perception, I'll put a point in, because I'm going to be using energy weapons. In my opinion, energy weapons are the best, and that's how you'll make the most powerful character. Drop another point in endurance, because we'll get implants later. Putting points into charisma helps your companions, so we'll decide in a second if we're going to do that. This gives you more skill points, that gives you more, yeah, so gun, sneak, action point, regeneration. We'll leave that default, I think. Drop some in luck, and then we'll take another look here. So I think I'm going to take... Yeah, good enough.
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and
Well, I
drop.
don't mind them
What do you
bullets.
say you take a seat in my couch and we
Okay,
go through a couple
once
of
again,
questions?
another thing that doesn't
See if your
matter.
dog
Oh
can
yeah, and
still
I have
bark.
like the Type 3 body thing installed or something like that. So it makes my character look really dumb there. Like the textures are all screwed up, but I'll be wearing clothes anyway,
All right. Dog.
so whatever. And this one is gonna go through because it doesn't matter. And we're gonna be doing energy weapons. I like repair and melee weapons. Yeah, melee weapons. Melee weapons help on early on
Before I
in
turn
an
you
energy
loose,
weapons
I need
playthrough
one
just
more
because
thing from you.
you don't have a
I got
ton
a
of ammo
form
at the
for you
beginning
to
of this
fill
game,
out
so
I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
So in order to make the most powerful character, I'm gonna be choosing this, and just for the heck of it, we'll take Wild Wasteland.
All right, I guess that about
Though we'll
does
miss
it.
out on the Gauss
Come with
rifle,
me,
but I
I'll
don't really
see you
care
out.
about it. I'm not a fan of that. So there's a couple things that we can do here quickly. Get all this stuff. Take that. There's where we get our first energy weapon. And then we'll take the Sunset Sarsaparillas because that's our aid, and we don't have enough science to do that. Okay, we'll take his doctor's bag. And then on this shelf we have some more stuff. Take all that, take all this, and all this. And that's good enough.
Here.
Thanks, man.
But try.
And we're not playing on hardcore because this is playing on the hardest difficulty. Hardcore does add another level of that because you have limited ammo and such, but I just find that boring. You can put it on if you want, it's not that big of a deal. And now all of our DLC is going to load. And immediately I'm going to put on the armored Volt 13 jumpsuit. This is a shout out to the first game. And I think I have a high enough lockpick. And also, I have immersive HUD since I do have one HUD installed, so just hit I there so I could see if I was hidden or not. Break in here, I mean, you lose karma, but karma in this game really means next to nothing. It's all about your reputation with different, what are they called, factions. So, yeah, I don't really care, and Good Springs is going to love me in a second, so if I steal all their stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, now we're going to talk to Cheyenne.
Stay.
I mean, Sunny Smiles, her dog is Cheyenne. So yeah, Doc Mitchell said,
I guess there's a
"You
thing
teach
or
me
two
to
I could show you.
survive."
Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
Yep,
Meet me
outside behind the saloon. Yeah, there's nothing in here. You can get a little bit of HP, but we're full. Let's just push her along, speed this up. And she's gonna give us a
Now,
varmint rifle,
see the sarsaparilla
and we
bottle
have
on the fence
points
there?
and energy weapons, but
That's the right idea.
whatever.
Get down the side.
We'll
Try
just
crouching down
use
and see.
this because
Nice
it's
shot.
free ammo.
Well, that's a start.
I'm gonna say okay, just because you get a little bit of extra experience and ammo for this. So, we're not gonna be using guns, but she'll give us some 5.56 ammo, which is what this varmint rifle uses. And then we're gonna sell that afterwards. feel like one thing that would have been helpful to install would be like a sprint mod, but oh well. This part doesn't take too long, but it's kind of boring. And I always get a little bit confused. I think this is it right here. Okay, oh yeah, there's the geckos. So you're supposed to come up behind this ridge and you can wait for her and her dog to help you, but be rebellious.
Oh, that's it. Come on.
And as I kill these, I'm just gonna take all their stuff because it'll sell. We'll go to chat after we're done with this, because like I said, we're pretty much doing this so that she gives us all this ammo, and then we can get rid of it for some caps, and we can trade it in for energy cells. And this is the point where she says, do you want to, you know, kill a few more, clear out the other watering holes?
See? You're getting the... There's...
Yeah, you say, sure, I'll come with
Come
you.
with me.
I've got 60 of those rounds right there. I'm going to drop a quick save, just because I've never really had the best luck with New Vegas not crashing. Although actually one of the mods I do have installed is New Vegas anti-crash, which I feel like it does help, but it's the sort of thing that you can't really tell necessarily. Like, you can't really be aware if it's like, oh yeah, my game would have crashed there if I didn't have this mod installed. I really want to keep the dog alive. I'm not sure how much health it has, but the other thing I have that helps. Oh no, you can't tell me the dog died. Aw, son of a bitch. Aw, that's really just super upsetting. See, look, I said I don't care if, like, I'm loading saves and shit. Perfect opportunity to load a save right there. That dog didn't have to die. That's not cool. I should have saved it.
Come on.
Oh no. This dog is such a dummy. Oh my god. Don't tell me I hit Cheyenne there by accident. Okay, holy shit, that was spooky. The other one I should be able to get to before friggin' Cheyenne's goes and gets herself killed. It's just over here. There's this like old lady, and actually I have to save her too, because if she gives me something, maybe she just gives me water, or I don't know, but whatever she gives me is good. And she gives me karma. Karma with good spring, which doesn't matter too much because I'm only going to be here at the start of the game, but it's sort of the first step in making sure that we're getting liked by the right people. Oh my goodness.
You like that?
Alright. She's alive. Everybody's alive.
Holy
He's a little
moly.
beat up.
If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here...
Should have a sit or accepted. We got 3 purified waters, which I believe give us 20 HP. Cheyenne's alive, Sunny Smiles is alive, it's all good.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little excited. Here's a little spending money. One more thing I wanted to
extra
show
50
you.
bottle caps.
Thought I might...
And she does teach you how to make healing powder or something like that here, which is kind of boring because you have to run around
I'm
and
heading
get
back.
Brock flower,
Hey,
and Xander root,
She'd be
stuff like that. We can do that later on in the game. During Honest Hearts, that DLC, that's going to be like a decent part of it. Like, we'll pick a lot of that stuff up because we can get a lot of free stint packs. But by the time we're doing the Dead Money DLC, like, that just completely won't matter. So I'm going to drop another quick save here, and I'll actually go into VATS here, because VATS gives you a bonus for critical chance. I'm going to kill this guy, who looks very unassuming and whatnot. But he actually, if you talk to him, says, "Oh, like my daughter, she went up over to the ridges there past the broken cell tower, and I think the geckos got her." So, if you head up that way and you fight through all the geckos and get up to the cliff there, I think yeah, it's right there. You can sort of see there's like a little red ball. You'll find out that he didn't have a daughter, and then he comes up there later and tries to assassinate you. Like, he just wanted you to kill all the geckos for him, and something like that. Anyways, we'll grab a bit of sleep there, restore our HP. And is there anything in here? 3 bobby pins, and I took that by accident, but oh well. And then we'll come back to the world map and travel to Good Springs. So here we are at the general store, where we meet Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell.
Who is a real guy in real life at a real store, which is pretty cool. I was actually watching
Can do.
a video on the making of New Vegas last week, and it's kind of cool about how many like real voice known voice actors they have in this game, and how many the locations are real. Though because I browse the Fallout subreddit, you see people posting in there all the time about like, oh look, I went to Vegas and check out this and how this is a real location and whatnot. It's cool. They put a lot of work into this game, and a lot of people complain because it could have been a lot better, but Bethesda had some issues with it and something, so I don't know. But anyways, I'm just getting rid of all this crap here, which I have because of the DLCs, which is very beneficial. We'll get rid of all of that. I accidentally picked that up. We don't need this. I'm going to hang on to this just because when this starts to get a little bit more broken, we'll just switch over to this in case we don't have anything better at the time. Not really looking, but everything there looks like it's fine. Get rid of all this gecko stuff that we just picked up. Vault 13 Canteen is also from the first game, Fallout 1. We're pretty much done with this. I might hang on to these, might hang on to those for a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so you see there that I bought this laser pistol, even though we already have 2, and I could repair them, make them better, but this laser pistol Gunrunner's Arsenal allows you to equip
Pleasure doing
mods from
business
the
with you.
Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC,
Take-
which is kind of stupid because when they release the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC, a part of it is that they add a bunch of mods so that you can, upgrade your weapons. But for the weapons that were already in the game, like the normal laser pistol, the mods don't work on them. So there's a new version of the laser pistol, which is the exact same thing, except it just has the ability to be equipped with mods. So I'm going to put this on, and we're going to enter the Prospector Saloon. We see Cheyenne.
I'm
Nice
done
and healthy and alive.
If you don't
And we see
hand
this
Ringo
guy,
over
whose name is
soon,
Joe Cobb.
I'm
And get the sneak attack, and then I'll finish him off. Jeez. Maybe I won't finish him off. Oh no! This guy's in the way. Okay, cool, he's dead. Powder Gangers vilified. So that's the sort of second piece there of seeing how the reputation in this game affects it. Now we have people hating us. So Good Springs likes us, Powder Gangers don't.
I hope you didn't just bring a heap of trouble down on Good Springs by killing Joe Cobb like that.
And yeah, as you
His
can
friends
see,
might
like these
come
people
looking
don't
for
hate
him,
me for just
and I don't think they're
killing
gonna
the person
care
they were
who was
talking
involved
to.
in his death or not. Well, what's
He
done
was
is
definitely
done.
a villain. So, know anything about people who attacked me? Did my attacker say where they were going? Okay, so, oh, and then
Sure.
say, want me to take a look at that broken radio, and then show me what you have for sale. She's got some caps. I'll just get rid of his pistol that I picked up. Get rid of his armor. Oh, 80 caps.
Another satisfied customer.
And then her radio. Her radio. I think it only needs 25 repair, and I think we have that. Oh, 20.
Feeling thirsty?
I repaired your radio.
Yeah, I heard.
That's it?
Not at all. I'm never. Now, how.
Sweet, another 25 bottle caps. Holy crap, Cheyenne. She was almost dead. But, drop another save. And one of the dialogue options there is she tells you that Ringo is up here in the old gas station, but obviously I've played this game dozens of times, and I've played the intro, you know, double the amount of times as that, because I've started this game so many times and just quit it. So we'll see how far I get with this Let's Play. But,
That's close and
yeah, I'm not an enemy. A man named Joe Cobb was looking for you, but I killed him. I can help you with the powder gangers. I'll ask around and see who I can round up. And then he has some stuff back here. These sell for a lot. Oh, gotta wait till we're hidden. Grab his ammo. Don't have enough for the floor safe. I think there's just more ammo in there. Maybe some stim packs or something. I forget. Take the bottle caps and the cash register, and we out. So, we're seeing who we can round up to help defend the town from the powder gangers, because we just killed Joe Cobb, so the powder gangers are coming to attack. They do anyways, if you let Joe Cobb go at the very start. But whatever. Kill him now or kill him later. Doesn't make a difference. Come in here and talk to Shunny
I don't think Joe
Schmiles.
Cobb knew it.
And we have no convincing to do here. Yeah, she's just like, sure.
I'll be waiting.
And I think I screwed up. So normally what I do, and this is part of doing the sort of like my overpowered version of a playthrough here of New Vegas. I don't think this, guess you can sort of call it a glitch, little trick, is to help increase your stats early on. Once you hit a certain area, or you get a certain distance away from Good Springs, you'll see in a second here, we're getting pretty close, yep, you can say rebuild character, and I'm just going to keep the way my character looks, don't really care. And then the next thing here is, you know, we have to do all of our stuff again, so I forget exactly what I did, but I think luck was 8, and yeah, I think that was it. And then keep our things tagged, and then I'm going to choose Wild Wasteland again, and actually if you choose Skilled again, it adds on another 5 points to every skill, but it's not like it's taking away another 10% from your experience gained. The 10% like minus thing stays static. So yeah, you still are losing that 10%, but you gain an extra 5. So really now I've gained 10 to every skill point. So yeah, we do that. Or if you just want the 5 points and don't want the minus 10% suffer, you take this at the start, and then once you hit this point, you don't choose it again. You get to keep your 5 skill points, but you don't have to suffer that minus 10%. So finish travel onward. And then by doing that, I have enough in every skill point to convince every person and pass all these speech checks near the start here, which isn't that big of a deal, really. So like I can talk to Easy Pete, and I say I heard you got dynamite, so now I have 25 explosives, and I can, you know, get his explosives for the fight, which I won't use, but they're worth caps, so might as well. And then Trudy,
So you're
we
planning
have
on
2 ways
taking
to
on.
convince her, with either sneak or speech. I'll just do sneak.
Lem-
Doesn't really
well,
make a difference as far as I know. And I get the same amount of experience either way. So we convince those 2. Now, alright. Early on, I'd like to dump points into energy weapons because you don't have as much ammo. So if they're a little bit more strong, then that definitely helps out. And then I'm also going to put points into repair. Then here we're going to choose Black Widow, which is the reason I play a female character in Fallout 3, but in this game it doesn't matter, because if you play the female character in Fallout 3, then you gain plus 10% damage bonus to all males.
You looking to buy some supplies?
But in this game, there's a perk for both ways. If you're a female, you can gain plus 10% damage to females, or you can choose the male perk, or you can choose them both. And then if you're male, you can get 10% damage bonus to males
I'll
and
be guarding the store
10%
while
damage
all this
bonus
is-
to females. But
Take it.
yeah, anyways, he just gave us some armor or something like that. And there's actually a glitch. I'm not sure if it's patched, but I know that there's essentially an infinite speech check on that one right there for Chet. And with that infinite speech check, you can also get infinite ammo, because he gives you some 9mm ammo.
Welcome back.
So you can end up with like 60,000 ammo by the time you hit level 50 or something like that. And you don't have to do any convincing here to Doc Mitchell. You tell him that town's gonna get attacked, and he says okay. And where the friggin' hell is Ringo? Oh, he's right here. Alright, well, we'll talk to him in the next episode.